with True to Soul Life Coaching, and I have been walking through the Release, Revive, Renew 5-step process for overcoming difficult relationships or overcoming a breakup. And so far, to recap, we have gone through investigate the story, assess your energy, responsibility, and purpose. And so now we have made it to the 5th step, which is to renew. So take everything that you have learned thus far, all of the work that you have done at going within and really deeply looking at where you are showing up and how you have taken everything that you've been through to find a purpose to move forward. And now comes a place where you just get to decide. You get to choose how you're going to move forward. So sometimes this can involve, if you're dealing with a challenging relationship that you are in currently, perhaps it's with a spouse that you've been married to for a long time. It can be a boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe it's a family member or a friend. It's all applicable here. So if you are currently in a relationship and you've worked through this process, you're at a point where you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to take a look and choose how you're going to move forward. Is that person going to remain in your life, or is that person not going to remain in your life? And I have some exercises that go into this that really help to gain clarity if you haven't already come to that place. And there are several different choices you have, obviously. But if you're still in the relationship, that's where you're going to be at. You're going to have to make a choice. And that can be a really tough choice to make sometimes. If you're not in the relationship and you've already gone through some sort of a breakup, how are you going to integrate everything that you learned about yourself and the relationship in general? Are you going to make changes to how you're showing up in the world? How you're showing up energetically? How you are attracting certain people into your life or certain experiences into your life? Are you going to make some changes there? And if so, what are those changes, and how are you going to concretely move forward with those? How are you going to look at that relationship? What else is necessary for you to come to that place of release and renewal? Because that's really the ultimate goal here, isn't it? It's to where you are not being controlled by the past. You're not having those emotional reactions to what happened in the past. The whole idea here is that everything having to do with that relationship, you're going to come to a place where you recognize the purpose of it. You recognize how it has benefited you, whether it's only that you're stronger or more resilient, but it has benefited you in some way. So once you come to that place and you can move out of the victim place, you are empowered, and you are empowered to release the energetic, emotional hold that relationship can have over you. And you are empowered to move forward in whatever way you want. And now you're at a better place because of it, right? Which is one of the main purposes of relationships. If we are willing to do the work and look at our relationship and how we showed up in that, we're going to be better for it in the future. That next relationship is not going to be the same as the last one. Not at all, because you are not the same person. You are not coming from the same place because you have taken the time. So that next relationship has that much more chance of being what you really, truly desire and deserve. So this is the fun part, right? This is the rebuilding part. This is I'm going to release and renew my life to bring in everything that I want to bring into my life. And this is a fun one, and this is also a good thing to do with a coach too, because a lot of times we can sort of have some idea where we want to go, but we have a hard time coming up with the goals or maybe really cleansing the whole thing from our system. So a coach can really walk you through that and help you help you truly move on in an empowered and passionate way. So thank you so much for joining me through this 5-step process. If you are interested in dealing with something like this with me, I do have a 12-week process that walks through all of these steps. It's catered specifically just for you and your needs, whatever that might be. And it would be fantastic to help you go through this in the way that I have, and be able to experience freedom and power and passion and the life that you deserve moving forward. So my website is www.truetosoulLifeCoaching.com, and you can contact me through there, and I look forward to hearing from you. The best of luck in the future. Take care.